is that some acts go to the Fringe and they do make money. Then again, you'll be going about the Fringe a different way. So you'll be going for the best venue you can get for the least amount of money, because you want to keep your outgoings low. You'll be putting on a show that is not necessarily about impressing the industry, about attracting audience, and they aren't necessarily the same things. And that will also affect your branding and what you are or aren't willing to pay in terms of publicity. So one thing that I will say as a negative is that for too long, acts have been almost, I don't want to say brainwashed, but convinced that it's okay to lose vast amounts of money at the Fringe. That simply shouldn't be the case. And you sometimes hear people say, oh, but everybody loses money at the Fringe. Well, obviously everybody can't lose money. That's like saying, hey, at a poker game on Thursday. Oh, who won? Oh, none of us. We all lost. No, it doesn't work like that. Like, the money's going somewhere. So if you're saying the acts aren't making money, then maybe the venues are making money. If you're saying the venues aren't making money, then maybe the landlords are making money. Saying it's not the landlords, then it's the council. But the money's going somewhere, and the acts should be getting their fair share of the pie. And some acts definitely are. And unfortunately, other acts have been allowed themselves to be convinced that it's okay to go up there, lose vast amounts. And as Constantine has pointed out, that's no longer necessary, even if you're trying to make that big step up to the next level.
Yeah, that's true. That's I that's brilliant. That's gone on a lot more. You've put it there like one of those life coach courses or whatever. Like they like Tony Robbins makes a lot of money, but
Tony Robbins makes a lot of money doing courses telling people how they can make a lot of money. When Tony Robbins has figured out the best way to make a lot of money is getting other people to pay him so he could tell them how to make a lot of money. Whether those other people ever make a lot of money is kind of irrelevant to Tony Robbins. He's just made a lot of money.
And it's funny with that as well, because even if people do well in that, he can, if he's got so many people going to the courses, he's bound to have someone that's going to make something out of themselves, and then he gets to put it as a testimonial. Use that
as put that person on their next billboard, put them on the screen behind him. So and so is now CEO of such and such, and it's just builds and builds.
Now, what for yourself, when you what are your thoughts on the? Do you go up there to sharpen material or test ideas?
So I'll be honest. I fall into the making money category in terms of how I go about the Fringe. So I mean, this year, possibly to my own detriment, I didn't even bother setting out press releases, because the show that I wrote it because it was a show that I would enjoy performing. I wrote it because I believed it was a show that a certain sector of audiences would enjoy going to watch. But I didn't think it was a very industry show. It was called A Complete Idiot's Guide to New Zealand. As it turns out, not only did I enjoy performing it, not only did audiences really enjoy coming and see it, certainly based on ticket sales, but to my surprise, it got a 5-star review, 3 days in. So someone had actually bothered, despite the fact I hadn't sent out a single press release, someone had bothered to come and review it, and they reviewed it well. And literally, I mean, obviously, I was stoked to get a 5-star review. I was pleasantly surprised that anybody had come to review it in the first place. In hindsight, I was like, fuck, should have sent out some press releases. It goes to show you never can tell.